Now, finally, social connection. I remember about 12 years ago, I took a course on e-learning in the 21st century. This is before it was as common as before, or as it is now. And one of the things that really, really stood out, and I have never forgotten, is that when it comes to an educational environment, there are sort of three things that have to be there. One is the content, what you're actually learning. Another is the instruction or the instructor, the person who's delivering that information. But the third component is a social connection or that social environment. Now, when you are in a room together, that's your social environment. So you are already setting it just by sitting amongst other people. When you translate into an online environment or a virtual teaching environment, that's where it changes because that is not automatic and it needs to be built. Yes, you might still have content and yes, you might have an instructor, but you don't always have that social connection. And I have a feeling that most of us have been in a situation where we felt zero connection and it really does diminish the quality. So when you can be split into these small groups, you can have these conversations, and it does give you the opportunity to feel like you are engaged with another person on that smaller level. Now that we've shifted primarily to virtual contact and Zoom meetings, we are spending a lot of time in the meeting, but not necessarily those small moments before a meeting, like sitting down to the person beside you and chatting before the meeting starts, or taking a little break in the middle and having an opportunity to just talk about whatever you want. Those things can start to happen a little bit in your breakout rooms. All right, I'm going to show a demonstration of how you can use the actual breakout rooms. So this is whether you have used them or not, you will see examples of how we do this. Before you actually do your breakout room setup and division in the meeting,